Welcome back. Many families are concerned about how to pay for college. And also, it's important to think ahead, to maybe select schools based on your budget. All of these things and much more. We have some great advice for you all about this subject right now.
Has the rising cost of college put a damper on pre-pandemic dreams? Well, according to Fidelity Investments' College Savings and Student Debt Study, high schoolers are more likely than recent graduates to make costs a priority when selecting a college. Here to discuss practical tips for families looking to boost their savings and cope with the burden of debt after graduation is Rita Assaf, VP Retirement and College Leadership Fidelity Investments. Thanks so much, Rita, for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
What did the study find when it comes to high school students who are thinking about college, especially after the last year of remote learning?
Yeah, so this past year and a half has presented some unique challenges. So it wasn't surprising that 60% of high school students in our survey say the pandemic has reshaped their view of college. And they've gotten increasingly aware of how the cost of college can impact their financial security. These students have seen prior generations struggle with student debt. And the study showed that they have an increased focus to get a job that pays well enough to support them and their long-term goals.
Do you think most parents and students have a good understanding of the true cost of college?
This was actually one of the most interesting findings of the survey. So 25% of parents and more than a third of high school students say they think a year of college will cost $5,000 or less. This is far below the national average. And to put it into context, the total bill for 1 year of in-state college is more than $26,000. So you can see there's a bit of a disconnect there.
How can parents get their college savings back on track, especially if they've had a difficult financial year?
Yeah, we have to acknowledge that after at least a year and a half of being in a pandemic, that it has been tough, but there's still a couple ways parents can work to improve their college savings. First, consider saving while spending. So certain credit cards offer rewards in the form of cash back that go directly into your 529 account. Even if it doesn't feel like much, setting aside a small amount adds up over time. Second, you can also engage family and friends. We've actually seen a growth in gifting to 529s over the past few years. So one of the greatest benefits of 529s is the ability for anyone to contribute, meaning anyone can make a gift into a child's 529 account in place of a traditional gift for a holiday or birthday.
What trends are you seeing when it comes to student debt?
So student debt is often part of how families will pay for college, and almost half our respondents say it was or will be part of their college financing. And our study found an interesting finding, which is that there's an uptick in parents taking out what's called Federal Plus loans. But there are a few things to note here for these loans. They tend to have higher interest rates, and they're taken out in the name of the parent instead of the child's. And in fact, the 70% of parents have said that the final balance of their Federal Plus loan was higher than expected. So parents need to be really careful of the impacts of these loans on other life goals, such as saving for retirement or paying down a mortgage. So it's really important to understand how much debt you might be taking on and the plan to pay for it.
Where can people go for more information on saving for college and paying down debt?
You can visit fidelity.com/college.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Rita Assaf, for joining us today. I appreciate this important information about saving for college, the true cost of college for families and student debt.
Thank you.